Hey gang, Dead Girl here. First and foremost, hello new subscribers and welcome to my channel. If you're new here and you haven't yet done so, click that subscribe button and click the bell to get notifications for when I post new videos. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about something that I personally love and I know many of you love. That's right, Halloween Horror Nights 29. Now, this year Halloween Horror Nights starts on September 6th and runs all the way to November 2nd. Currently, the only tickets that are on sale are the buy one, get one tickets. Now, those tickets are $81.99. They're good from Sunday to Friday. So what you're doing is you're buying one ticket and you get a second night for free. Now, I know if you guys have been watching these videos for a while, you know that I'm a big fan of going to Horror Nights multiple times. Reason being is you could go at the start of the event, you can go a couple weeks later, you could go towards the end of the event. Little things in the houses do change because they're constantly tweaking and adding things and, you know, tweaking those scares. So if you're gonna go and you're able to do the frequent fear pass, totally worth it. You get to relax and enjoy, you get to go through the houses multiple times and you're not feeling rushed. And you're also not having to plunk down that extra cash to purchase the express pass. Because let's face it, it's pricey. They are normally cheaper if you purchase them after 10 p.m. But, you know, again, that's up to you. If you've got that, you know, the money to spend on it, go for it. If you're like me, frequent fair is the way to go. Now, this year, Universal in Orlando has announced that we're getting 10 houses again. 10 houses, just like last year, which is awesome. I'm super excited. Can't wait to hear the house announcements. They did announce one house, which I'm going to talk about in just a second. I just kind of wanted to give you guys some of the information that I have currently. So along with the 10 houses, they're also going to be doing 5 scare zones, which is always cool. None of those have been announced yet either, so keep an eye out. I'm sure they're going to be rolling stuff out here pretty quickly since we're 5 months away. 5 months away already. I mean, it's Halloween season's creeping up on us, guys. It's creeping up. I mean, for me, every day is Halloween, but the actual haunting season is it's getting a little closer. Now, I know a lot of people have been asking, you know, are the frequent fair tickets on sale yet? Are the single night tickets on sale yet? What's the deal? Now, the BOGO tickets are on sale until June 5th. June 5th, I believe, is going to be the end date for the buy one, get one. Once that sale stops, if Universal is going to follow suit to what they did last year, they're going to release their single night passes, they're going to release the frequent fear passes, and they're going to release the express passes. So that's normally after those BOGO tickets are done. And again, that sale ends on June 5th. So after June 5th, keep an eye on the Universal website, keep an eye on their Facebook page, keep an eye on the Horror Nights Facebook page, on their Twitter account. Follow me on social media because I'm going to let you guys know once those regular tickets and frequent fears go on sale. Now, Universal last week announced their first house for Halloween Horror Nights. And let's face it, it's really not a big surprise. All of the message boards, all of the Facebook groups, even myself kind of predicted that they were going to have a Stranger Things house again this year. And guess what? They are. This year, Stranger Things 2 is going to focus on seasons 2 as well as season 3. Now, season 3 starts on July 4th. So if you want to get caught up before Horror Night starts, you got some time. It is available on Netflix. Get online, binge watch both season 1 and 2, and then this way when season 3 comes, you're current and it's still fresh in mind. It is a really good show. I'm a huge fan of the series. All the actors in it are amazing. All the actors actually were down here in Orlando a couple of years ago for a convention called Spooky Empire. They were signing autographs. They were meeting, you know, their fans. They were taking pictures. I actually met Millie Bobby Brown, the girl that plays 11. Absolute sweetheart. Totally love her. Did not realize that she had that lovely, lovely English accent. Total doll face. She came around, hugged all of her fans. So, I mean, if not being a fan of the show, being a fan of her personally, you know, just adds to it. So, Universal Studios, it is actually on their website. They had the little preview trailers like they do when they do their house announcements, and this is kind of what their website says. So this year, here we go. Okay, mouth breathers, get ready. Netflix's Stranger Things is returning to Universal Orlando Resort's Halloween Horror Nights. This year, you'll experience an all-new haunted house where you will travel back to the small town of Hawkins, Indiana, and walk through some of the most terrifying scenes of Stranger Things Seasons 2 and 3. Again, super excited. Not only will you come face to face with snarling demodogs, but you will also make your way through iconic scenes and locations from Chief Hopper's cabin to the Starcourt Mall. Now, I loved the demodogs. I was a big fan of them. I'm still a big fan of the Demogorgons too, don't get me wrong, but the demodogs, they were so cute when he was little. I mean, they're pretty cool. And then they got bigger and scarier and faster, and yeah, I'm a fan of those guys. Now, the new version of the Stranger Things house is not only coming to Orlando, but it's also coming to the sister park, Universal Studios Hollywood. So it's going to be on both coasts, which I'm super excited. Last year they did them as well, and the houses were slightly different, which is, I always find interesting. I like it when they kind of do them different because people that go to Horror Nights on the East Coast here in Orlando and on the West Coast over in California, they get a different experience. So I think that's kind of cool. So yeah, they're going to be doing those in both parks. And again, they've got 10 houses and 5 scare zones, and they're also going to have live entertainment, which I'm really hoping they bring Academy of Villains back. I enjoy their shows. I enjoy their dance routines. It's always themed. They've always got a great story that goes with it. All of the dancers work really hard, and it's definitely something that I've started to really look forward to with Horror Nights. I know a lot of you boys and girls out there are screaming to bring Bill and Ted back because the new movie is going to be coming out, Bill and Ted 3, if they haven't heard. But Bill and Ted was great. It's kind of run its course a little bit. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for that. And I was a fan of Bill and Ted, and I do miss them. And it would be cool if they brought him back for like the 30th year of Horror Nights. Just saying. Universal, if you're watching this or anybody's listening, that would be really cool. But this year I would definitely like to see the Academy of Villains come back. They do have some of their hotel packages available, so you can go on the Universal Halloween Horror Nights website and check those out. I'm going to put the link down below in the description box so that you can click them and, you know, take a look at the hotel pricing. Again, the only tickets you're going to see are going to be the BOGOs, and that's going to be until June 5th, and then after that, hopefully soon after that, they'll release the regular tickets and the frequent fear because I'm chomping at the bit. I always buy my frequent fear pass the minute it goes on sale, so I'm really hoping that they get those out there soon. So yeah, that's going to do it for this week's vlog. As always, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. I appreciate you guys watching. Next week, we are going to have a special guest. We're going to have John Lees of Bad Moon Effects. He's going to be on here. We're going to talk horror costuming. Now, as you guys saw on my Facebook posts, and if you don't like my Facebook page, get over there and check it out. I'm on there like all the time. I covered Spooky Empire that happened a couple weeks ago, which was an amazing convention. And there were all kinds of really cool horror costumes. And John and Eric Lees built the giant Elvira Funko Pop. I mean, the thing was massive. With the head, I think it was like 10 feet tall or something ridiculous like that. The thing was huge, and it was all handmade by these two guys who are amazing costumers. So we're going to chat with them next week. We're going to pick their brains a little bit. We're going to find out what goes into creating some of these costumes that these guys have made. I'm a huge fan of their work. They are also very dear friends of mine, so I'm super excited to have them on the show. If you've got any questions that you want to ask them, pop on my Facebook page. I've got a post started there. Go ahead and post some questions on there. We're going to take you from the start of a costume, from concept to actual execution. So it should be a really, really cool show next week. But again, thank you guys so much for watching my channel. And until next time, keep it spooky.